What's up, pickleballers, and welcome to the PickleDev studio, where we get you the latest developments on pickles and balls. Today we have the one and only Bread&Butter Filth. So let's get right into it. So first things first, Bread&Butter does a phenomenal job with this packaging. So gotta give a heads off to Bread&Butter for that. But let's see what's inside the box.
2 hours later.
Alright, so I've heard a lot about the packaging, obviously. So, first thing, this art is crazy. Let's get filthy. Ooh, okay. Having difficulty opening this. So this is a nice little thank you card, some stickers, and of course the paddle itself. I got the pink one just to stand out on the court. Something that Bread&Butter I love about their paddles is their designs, and other companies just have like a plain black paddle, but this is pink. I also ordered an overgrip, a pink overgrip, just to get the whole vibe. But just look at this thing. I think the camera can see this. So we'll have to see how this plays on the courts, and see you there. How does John Green do it? Welcome back to the PickleDev studio. Sheesh, that was an intense pickleball session. So I've been playing with this paddle for about a week now, and I gotta say it's pretty amazing. I went for this paddle for two reasons. One, it doesn't look that bad, and two, and more importantly, the price point. This paddle comes at $165, and it can be as low as $140 with discount codes. This was pretty much the best price I could find for a professional paddle with a T700 raw carbon fiber base. There are obviously some cheaper options like the Vatic or the Baller, but for a slightly higher price, the quality on this one is insane. Now when it comes to the paddle itself, this is an elongated 16.5 inch paddle, which makes the two-handed backhand very natural, and the shape is becoming common for newer paddles these days. This is thermoformed, weighs around 8 ounces, and has a swing weight of 123, which is definitely on the higher side. Now this thing has a crazy amount of power, but surprisingly also has a lot of spin. It does have a more stiffer feel when compared to other paddles like the Yola Hyperion or the Diadem Warrior Edge. While those paddles have a more plush feel, I personally like the firm face and the rigid feedback that the Filth has. The sweet spot on this is slightly smaller, and initially that seems like a bad thing, but in a way this is a great training paddle, forcing you to always place the ball correctly on the center. And when you do hit the sweet spot, there's nothing more sweet. Get it? The power on drives and volleys is insane, something I could compare to the Selkirk Power Air. But it also helped my hand game at the kitchen line, where controlling the dinks felt much easier than I expected, and speed-ups were a breeze. With some lead tape to expand the sweet spot, this paddle is a great all-court paddle. It excels in pop at the net, and also has control with that spin and amazing power. So here comes the big question. Is this paddle worth the buy? And in my opinion, yes. The Filth plays like paddles that are $70 to $80 more expensive, even double the price. On top of that, the Filth is a very raw paddle, which means it's great for someone who likes to customize their paddles. If you're looking for something to upgrade from that Amazon paddle, I would highly recommend the Filth. It has great power and spin, and also helps you a lot with speed ups at the kitchen line. And that's it for today's review.
PickleDev Studio.